Nikki, Nikki, la la. Who knows what else the future may hold?
Don't worry, Momo. New adventures, new stories. There's so much to look forward to.
We begin with a magical encounter, but
Careful, don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
Where should we go explore next?
Great job! Our home really needed this.
I wonder what the Ripple Estate soiree will be like. I can't wait.
Huh? Nikki, are you going to co-star with Madame Julie, the Sovereign of Sexy herself? She's a total legend! If you're going, be sure to pick out your outfit carefully.
Huh? The one who quit showbiz to fulfill her best friend's final wish? Of all PCs, you can't mean that, Julie. She doesn't care about any of us.
Oh, she doesn't care about us? Really? Could that be because since her friend's passing, there's been no room in her heart for anyone else? Oh, wow. Such a...
What? Are you serious?
Ah, the brightest shining star of the abandoned district. It's none other than Miss Nikki herself and her mysterious partner, Mr. Momo. Oh my, to think I could see two living legends in one day. After I finish my in-depth report on Julie's retirement, I simply must arrange an exclusive interview with the two of...
Hello?
Oh, even better! We'll do it right now! What sort of secret weapon did you use to defeat the caged greed? What kind of styling did you use when you won the Sovereign's medal from Jenny? Wait, you must be here for the Ripple Estate soiree. Does that mean that Jenny told you...
Well...
Oh, look at me. I get starstruck so easily I got flustered and almost forgot to introduce myself. This is my special Ripple Estate business card, fresh off the press from Sheldon. The order was only 998 blings, and Miss Nikki, the very first one is for you. And I'm Snapshot Tommy, all the way from Seatia, star reporter for the Brazen Beacon, columnist for...
From Seatia? Huh. I always thought that...
About that. I've done it.
It seems like both sides have a point. I can't believe that PCs outside the abandoned district don't even believe in the Silvergill.
What? No, I'm not here for research. I was looking into Julie's story and happened to peruse some materials on the abandoned. I came here to dig up some juicy scoop in Julie's hometown and find out the truth.
Why don't you just...
Do you think I'd pester Queen Julie? She's so tough she'd sass that whole pack of sly old foxes from the Kingdom Date. Besides, it's not how I do my investigations. I prefer the little scraps of truth that no one notices, the ones tossed into...
Too bad. I don't think the abandoned district has a single...
What? No wonder something felt off. Fortunately, I'm no slouch. I'm already chasing down another lead. It's possible that Julie's retired...
Dear guest, there's an old saying in Ripple Estate. Spilled wine cannot be poured back into the glass. Please do not...
I know.
Miss Nikki, Mr. Momo, welcome to Ripple Estate. Miss Jenny wanted to greet you personally, but I'm afraid she was called away.
That's all right. We can use the time to explore and learn.
Oh hey, that reminds me. I still haven't even asked about the time when Juliet joined Ripple Estate as a mysterious savorist.
Oh, please, give me a break. That Juliet just drapes some straw on herself and makes the front page? Keep reading. Come on, I want to see what other nonsense this...
Filler column. Sichia's rising star, Mr. Leon, said today that his collab with Juliet and Circe on As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom wasn't his big stake. He stated that when a habit becomes as silent as a tree, it is more profound than any protagonist's line.
Who's this Leon Schmeon guy? And that's all there is about Juliet? Ugh, I bought 10 copies for... What a rich, fruity aroma! Such sturdy fabric!
I heard you went to Sicha to refine his detergent make.
Who knows? I haven't seen him in over half a...
That Juliet Tommy mentioned before? She's even more... No talent scouts, no connections, just faith in her own charm and charisma. She went from prosper...
Are you saying that the charming Madame Julie and her wonderful... If you ask me, of all Juliets, if Juliet they...
The Dawn's first, like...
I heard. I can't...
Wow.
Nikki, Momo, welcome. Everyone, please calm down. Madame Julie is on the choo-choo train and will be...
Yay! Julie, Julie! Dance up a miracle! Julie, Julie! Ignite for us the ripple!
First evacuate. Secure the suitcase. I'm sorry. Madame Julie has some business to attend to. She...
What happened?
I'm not...
Hey, why are you shooing us away?
I'm sorry.
Nikki,
I don't know. Excuse me, Jenny. Do you know what happened? Nikki, you've helped save both Ripple Estate and the abandoned district. I can't possibly lie. In this suitcase are scraps of a PC.
what does that mean?
Scraps of a PC? Jenny, are you telling us? Yes, the fabrics of the PCs. They're gifts from the Wishing One, each containing unique whim. The stronger their whim and the deeper their fabric studies, the more a PC stylist can feel a cloth's energy and distinguish ordinary scraps from... Although I don't possess nearly as much whim as Madame Julie, and I don't always know a fabric's origins, I still sense that the cloth in this suitcase is the body of a PC.
What? Could it be Madame Julie?
But... I don't know. Who would target Madame Julie, and who would have the power... But what happened, happened. As the former owner of the Ripple Estate, I have to act. I must calm everyone down. Don't worry, Jenny. We can help too. Although I never had the chance to meet Madame...
Right. I'm not scared. Not at all.
Thank you, Nikki and Momo. Next, we must find the culprit. I can help. There may be clues on the suitcase or in...
Never fear.
All right. I'm sorry. I'll leave it to you. Is this straw? must be Madame Julie's exclusive logo. The suitcase isn't locked.
Straw? Hey, Nikki! Remember that celebrity, Juliet? Didn't those PCs say Madame Julie was born from her straw coat?
Right! I heard Madame Julie wears a straw coat now, too. The exclusive logo, plus the straw on the back of the suitcase. She went all the way to Sichia, yet the surface of the suitcase is still so clean.
And now it's being used to carry... Ugh!
It's a shame there are no more clues about the killer. The suitcase wasn't locked. Is this? Jenny said that Madame Julie left without a word to find a fragrance worthy of the Ripple Estate soiree.
It seems she was a very spontaneous lady, so I guess it's not surprising she'd suddenly leave. But since she decided to return to the abandoned district, does that mean she found the formula?
Maybe. But... in the second to last entry, Madame Julie said something was... whatever happened. I have a feeling it's connected to this case of the scraps and...
That would make sense. Nikki, did you find anything else?
I did. Madame Julie never wrote down the latest formula. I'm not sure if she wrote it down somewhere. In any case, we haven't found any related evidence.
Ha! Detective Nikki and her incredible sidekick have done it again. What happened before Madame Julie returned? But there aren't even...
Don't worry, Momo. Whoever... killing a lovely old lady like her in the peaceful abandoned district. We can't just... The PCs of the abandoned district made this to welcome Madame...
How could this happen?
Oh, Fanny Packy, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. This old scrap of fabric's just got to keep it together right now. Nikki, are you here to help?
Great. In that case...
Early this morning, I took the Special Express to Golden Fields and waited for Madame Julie. She was her usual spontaneous self. Her letter to Jenny only mentioned the day she was getting into town, not the time. But I wasn't in a hurry. When she arrived, she seemed pretty happy. She spent some time...
Was she traveling alone?
Yes. She didn't tell anyone she was going on this long trip. She went all by herself. She was alone. The train was called Julie's Special Express, and no other PCs were allowed on board. I even offered to drive in reverse to get to the Ripple Estate in one stop. But Miss Julie said it had been a long time since she'd been back and wanted to enjoy the scene. So I followed the usual route, took a slow...
Did you hear any unusual...
No. And the sound of the steam...
I see.
All right.
It seems like there are no other clues in the train car. Momo, let's tell Jenny what we found first. The Golden Age may end, but the soul of sexy never fades. That's what you always said. But how could the abandoned district's most
Jenny.
Nikki, I'm sorry.
I understand. You and Madame Julie were close friends for so long. This must be so hard. But we finished investigating.
Thank you. That suitcase is so important. I had Pommy take it back to the manor for safekeeping. But I kept this photo, just in case we missed any evidence. Did you happen to find anything?
The killer was careful and didn't leave any evidence. According to old Fanny Packy's testimony, Julie boarded an empty train, but was somehow murdered. For some reason, they put Madame Julie's fabric inside the suitcase. There's no way Madame Julie... What could have happened to
That is strange. Madame Julie always valued her quality of life. She even made sure to regularly clean her suitcase with one-wash fresh detergent. I'm sure she'd have...
Nikki, are you saying you think the killer stole everything out of Madame Julie?
Yes, based on what she wrote... The Van der Rippels formula. Madame Julie went to Sichia to find the missing component.
But we didn't find...
Yesterday, Charlie discovered that one of Madame Julie's journals had gone missing. There wasn't anything really important inside of it, but the thief...
That makes sense. So it looks like the stolen journal and the suitcase containing the scraps are
Yes. So, Nikki, I have a I will assign some reliable members of staff to investigate the surface of the water to retrace some of the killer's steps. But Ripple Estate is short on hands.
I understand. I may not have known Madame Julie, but I know how important she was.
On behalf of all... Charlie knows more details about the stolen journal case. She's at the end...
Nikki, if you go any further, you'll lose me.
Small flower breathes in rose, the dreaming child with secrets glows.
Have no fear. We've no...
He said that Madame Julie isn't coming back, and the bad guy hides in the shadows with a huge pair of...
This is truly despicable slander. It must be from that blabbermouth of a columnist. I'll warn him.
Don't worry. It's okay. Those words are just meant to scare you. Pay them. See for yourself. There isn't anything lurking in the shadows. Even if there... Let's go take a look.
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Leora. Thank you for calming the child down.
It's nothing. The Ripple Estate soiree is finally back. Many PCs have come. Nostalgic. This grand scene. It's such a... Speaking of which, how many...
Besides you, 3 others have arrived at the estate so far. Something wrong, Miss Leora? Do you need them for something?
It's nothing. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
Yep.
She's actually... After folks heard about the Ripple Estate soiree, she took the initiative to contact Jen.
In that case, she must be very interested in any news concerning the Ripple Estate soiree and Julie.
What's wrong, Miss...
Well, Jenny asked me to investigate the case of Julie's missing...
It sounds like Jenny has already told you. Now that this terrible thing has happened, we're short on hands and don't even know where to...
I understand. I also can't imagine who would hold a grudge against a PC as kind...
The journal was stolen. On the very day before Julie's special... Lately, Pommy and I have been taking turns patrolling around the estate to maintain order. I take the day shift while Pommy takes the night. That day, I ended up switching my shift with Pommy's because, well, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but I spent the whole previous night showing a friend around the estate and just didn't have the energy to patrol the next day. The day and night patrol routes are different, with different points of focus. I asked Pommy for advice beforehand and noted down the key, but around 9 o'clock that night, when I was patrolling around the savoring garden, I made sure to search the area, confirmed it.
What does the journal look like? We'll help keep an eye out.
It's a red notebook. Oh, when I was showing my friend around that night, we took a photo near the savoring garden. Miss Nikki, look! You see that red journal sitting there with the other...
It seems the journal hadn't been stolen yet when Pommy was on patrol the night before.
Her private journal was always kept there, much like the rest of I hate to be suspicious of our guests. I really do. But to have all of this happening right now when the Ripple Estate is full of new faces, it just seems a little too...
Yes. If a PC from the abandoned district wanted to commit the crime, they would have had other... But I know it's not good to jump to conclusions without solid evidence.
Of course. But please forgive me for not being able...
I understand, Charlie.
And I'll always be great.
Thank you both.
Be extinguished, all of you, for this era's tragic end. Julie, Juliet, in your eternal slumber, let me...
Ah, Mr. Leon, stop it. Please stop.
The whisper of truth has been carried to my ears by Tommy, and you, Julie's followers. Why do you hide secret?
Huh? That columnist is spouting nonsense to everyone again. He's got a bigger mouth than the Ambird outside...
What?
Alas, thankfully, friends with proper etiquette have arrived to mourn the fall of a shining star. Since you pursue her glory as well, you must have... This vessel cursed by drama is Mr. Center Stage.
Leon. Oh, I think I saw that name in the newspaper that Tommy sold Sheldon.
So even Tommy can't forget me. Figures. Even a gossip reporter has... You must be referring to As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom. In that performance, I portrayed a silent patrolman, but I still commanded the...
So you're saying you didn't have...
I intended to catch up with Julie during the Ripple Estate soiree and persuade her to come with me to stir up Sichia's twilight once more. A pity. What a pity!
I understand your grief, Mr. Leon, but Tom...
Exactly. By listening to Tom...
Ah, another who... In that case, I'll stop bothering.
Tommy, are you doing all...
Thank you for helping me get that dramatic PC to leave. He flung himself on the suitcase in mourning. I couldn't pull him off. So unpumped. If Madame Julie were here, she'd have something to say.
Thanks for helping, Pommy. You've got to keep the peace and stop the news from starting a panic. Jenny trusted us to investigate the case of the missing journal.
I believe in you. If Madame Julie...
Okay. Charlie already filled us in.
I don't think so. I usually patrol the Savoring Garden around 12 o'clock. Every time I make sure to check Madame Julie's things according to the... Besides, only a few PCs passed. A robbery's never taken place here before. I can't believe this is all happening.
Journal?
What? Nikki, are you saying this is Madame Julie's journal? But didn't Jenny say that
What are you talking about? Wait, this really is Madame Julie's journal. But Charlie clearly confirmed this journal was missing that day.
A journal that was lost accidentally and without a trace, but then suddenly reappeared as if... Did it get stained somehow? Huh. It smells like a special fragrance. These creases are pretty new. Someone must have gone through it not long ago. Mommy, do PCs usually read Madam?
No! How could anyone...
In that case, I think these new creases were most likely made by the thief.
Then that stain on it must have been left by...
Let me smell it. Oh! Isn't this the special blend Super Scented Palm? The two main ingredients are Super Duper Palmed and One Breath Bliss. The scent is designed...
Whoa! Hold on! What is with these names?
Coming up with names was actually Madame Julie's strength. But since she's left, we've had to name them...
I think Super Duper Palmed is a really cool name if you ask me. Did you come up with that one all?
I did indeed. The Super Duper Palm detergent is a new product developed specifically for the Ripple Estate soiree. It brings together the power of all the... Win the press-off competition against Charlie so I can finally get the naming right.
So you decide naming rights just as perfect...
Super Duper Palm doesn't smell like much of anything on its own, but when you mix it together with other detergents, it has the power to... But its effect isn't very stable yet, and can be a bit too powerful. Sometimes, the smell of the super scent... So all the different formulas for Super Duper Palmed are still being adjusted. You can't even buy...
Wait, if these detergents aren't on the... Could it be an inside job by a PC from the Ripple Estate?
But there's no way. If a Ripple Estate PC was behind this, why would they wait until now to sneak a peek at the journal? Before the Ripple Estate soiree, we didn't patrol nearly as much. It would have been easier then.
That's a good point. It does make more sense to suspect someone from outside. So, is there any other way to get Super Scented Palmed?
Well, I remember now. It was about 3 days before the train arrived. With dawn's first light, we let everyone try a batch of Super Scented Palmed.
Dawn's first light. Oh, I get it. 1 bottle of detergent in the morning, right? A bottle at dawn keeps you fresh all day.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good slogan. That's right. Dawn's first light is a tradition of the Ripple Estate soiree, starting a week before the official celebration.
So this thief arrived at Ripple Estate 3 days before Julie's Special Express. If they stole the journal and put it back, they might have taken other things during the... We've investigated this area. Ooh, this is heavy.
A Super Diva's jewelry box.
It's a design sketchbook. It must be full of the Sovereign of Sexy's great ideas.
So, the thief stole some other things too. Detective Nikki, any...
Yes, I have some ideas. But first, I want to ask... Pommy, if you used Super Scented Palmed and then touched Momo, would he have a...
No way! If picking it up were that easy, the entire Ripple Estate would smell like this by now. Really though, I'd have to play Move and Groove with Momo the whole entire night before he'd even get super scented.
Then my idea must be correct. The thief... several times to look through.
Huh? But if it's true they were only looking...
Maybe not. Several times over the course of those 3 days, they'd steal an item, take it back, examine it, and return it. Because they kept the stolen items with them for a while, they all picked up the strong smell of super-scented pond.
That makes sense. But why would the thief do that?
Because they didn't want anyone to find out the items were missing. For whatever reason, this thief, by stealing, studying, and then returning them, they hoped to get a good look at these items without being discovered by other people. And their scheme worked the first 2 times. No one noticed her jewelry box or design sketchbook went missing. Yet, the theft of... Charlie's more familiar with Madame Julie's things, so she noticed the missing journal.
No, only the night patrol route passes through here. That's my usual route. I'd know it.
You're right. There was a difference in patrol times. Pommy usually patrols here around 12 at night, but Charlie said she arrived here at 9 and found the journal missing. At first, the thief likely took advantage of the patrol schedule, stealing the items after midnight and returning them before 12 the following night.
Oh, so every time Pommy patrolled, everything was neat and tidy. He couldn't have noticed anything.
Right, but the thief wouldn't know that Charlie switched to the night shift the day before Julie's Special Express arrived. Charlie patrols differently. At 9 o'clock, the thief hadn't had time to put the journal back, so Charlie
Oh, we were so busy afterward that we never came back here to check. So it wasn't until you came to investigate that the journal had reappeared.
That's right. If my reasoning is correct, the thief probably has...
You're right, Detective...
Julie. Don't know her. I am just here to see if Ripple Estate's new detergent selection is worth stocking. That's all.
Oh, you don't know Julie? Well, that's... It's gotten so late already. Is there anything worth seeing around here?
Late? Everyone is usually up at this hour in Sichia, aren't they?
Oh, brother.
Do you two sightsee this late at night? We just happened to run into each other. She's visiting Sichia too, so I was just saying hello. My name is Leora. I'm part of the back...
The name's Colleen, the owner of the Nightshade Lounge. If you're ever in Sichia, your yellow friend there can come get a couple bottles.
A pleasure, Leora. Miss Colleen. As Deputy Patrol Officer, I'd like to ask some routine questions. So, why are you both out here in the middle of the night?
Checking on the local night blooming berries. As for her, I'm not sure why she was following me.
Following you? Don't get me wrong, I just happened to bump into her. Being invited to help with the stage setup for the Ripple Estate soiree was an honor, but this brand new environment, the nighttime routes, open field lighting, there are a lot of challenges. I needed to do some prep work.
And the route you planned for the stage just happened to be the same one I was taking.
Now I'm curious. What kind of berries need nighttime inspections? Sounds like an excuse from someone up to no good.
The Nightshade Lounge is open at nighttime. The state of my raw ingredients is more potent at night than during the day.
They're both a bit suspicious. Neither one of them has a solid...
Let me think. You two, tell me more about your night blooming berries and your stage planning. If you can't give me straight answers, I'll assume you're lying.
Nikki, even if they are lying, I really don't...
Oh, good point. You two, when did you arrive at the estate? Let me think. I was told that Julie's Special Express arrived 2 days after I got to the Ripple Estate.
Yeah, that's about right.
If what they're saying is actually true, then that would mean that neither of them could have used super-scented pond. Therefore, there's no possible way they could be the thief we've been looking for.
Can anyone vouch for your arrival times? Everyone arriving from Sichia has to take the choo-choo train at Golden Fields. It's possible that one of the PCs there would have remembered me.
When I arrived at Golden Fields, a PC named Winby struck up a conversation with me.
Noted. I have no more questions for now. Good night. Get some sleep. By the way, there are lots of new decorations in the Ripple Estate. It'd be easy to break something. If you go out at midnight, please ask a staff member to join you.
It looks like we should go and check in with Wendy. That way we can be absolutely sure whether they're telling us the truth, or if they might have been hiding something all along.
Back then, Mr. Simon told me, "Kid, you've got a nose better than a floof's, and a head more stuffed with ideas than a newsroom trash can. It'd be a criminal waste of talent if you don't become a news writer." From that day on, I resolved to become a PC worthy of those words. I'm going to become the most successful news scooper out there!
A single sentence from Madame Julie opened my eyes. Now, I've poured out the stories I've held in for decades, and I want to try songwriting.
It's a shame that the ones we chose to admire have both met with misfortune.
Tommy, don't say things like that.
Misfortune? Did something happen to Madame Julie? All I heard them say was that her trip got delayed.
No, not Madame Julie. It was Cersei who met with misfortune, which led to Juliet's retirement. That's what Snapshot Tommy's been claiming all along, right?
Hey, what do you mean, claiming? I have proof! Let me find it. Here's the newspaper from back then.
So it is true. Cersei was also a star from Prosperville. They weren't just from the same place. They were best friends. Like twin weed stalks, together through rain or shine. Until one stalk breaks in the storm. Lost without...
Madame Julie always truly admired Cersei. When everyone thought Juliet would be the obvious choice for the leading role in As Rain Falls, like one stalk of wheat quietly supporting another, helping her stand straight and dazzling. But who could have predicted a disaster that even the toughest wheat stalks couldn't withstand? Every time Cersei was mentioned, Madame Julie would sigh. Of all the drifting wheat seeds, none would ever grow like Cersei.
Mr. Leon knew the both of them too.
Ah, that one. He wasn't ever famous, but he had that flair for the dramatic and loved all sorts of excitement. I never could have imagined that the PC born from his suit would be cut from the exact same cloth.
Insider drops major bombshell. 3 years ago, the two of them... Hey! The rest of the page is an ad! I guess I shouldn't expect much more from a tabloid filler page.
That's commercial.
We can't be sure if this was the reason for Juliet's retirement, but I'm sure the death of her best friend would have been a huge blow.
You also think this might be related to her retirement, don't you? And now, all this terrible business with Julie.
Yes. Rumors about Madame Julie are everywhere. I understand, Tommy. The abandoned district has become such a rumor.
Wow, Nikki, that was a nice save.
So why not go somewhere else to learn about her and Cersei's past?
Huh? I don't mind sharing any of the stories I have, but if you want to learn more about Cersei and Juliet, it might be worth it to head to the Windrider Mill.
Whoa! That's a great idea!
Whatever's there, just remember, Tommy. Even though you're
I understand.
Ugh, I thought he'd never leave. Now we can finally ask Wendy when the other PCs got here without any distractions.
Nikki, Momo.
Wendy, Momo and I love your stories, but something has come up at the Ripple Estate soiree.
That's right. The thief has their eyes on some stuff inside the estate, and we're helping Jenny with a secret investigation.
Ah, no wonder Jenny said to keep an eye on PCs going in and out of there, and to make sure they don't run off. Ask away. Whatever...
Do you know Leora? She's from Sichia. She has orange hair, red-framed sunglasses, and a red flower on her chest. When did she get here?
Ah, so Leora's her name. I remember. She arrived here 2 days before Julie's Special Express, sometime in the morning, I believe. She was in a hurry at first, but she stopped when she saw all of the wheat. Although she didn't say a word, I know the wind must have said a lot to her. We chatted for a moment, and she even gave me a book called Sichia Midnight Stories, saying she often read it while traveling.
If she only just arrived, then the culprit must be a different PC.
Makes sense. We should ask about when the other PCs arrived.
Wendy, do you know when Colleen arrived?
She's a cold, confident PC who wears a black tie, black gloves, and a small blue velvet hat on her head.
I remember. She arrived 2 days before Julie's Special Express. I think it was in the afternoon. She did look cold, but the way she picked up each of the wheat grains was surprisingly gentle. To me, her heart seemed to be so much softer than she looks.
Well, if it's not Leora or Colleen, then maybe we should ask more about when Tom...
Okay. Wendy, do you remember when Tommy arrived at Golden Fields?
Let me think. I can't remember the exact time, but I remember that he definitely arrived earlier than Leora and Colleen. As soon as he got here, he started taking pictures, and even asked if I was willing to be interviewed on camera.
What about Mr. Leon? He's the PC who speaks super dramatically, the one who always wears a green plaid hat and a monocle.
Huh. Did I see a PC like that? From your description, he sounds like a very special gentleman. Like he just stepped out of a poster. If I could see the outfit he wore again, I might be able to remember.
No problem. I'll give it a try.
Every stalk of wheat will try its best to remember Mr. Leon. I just need to see that stylish outfit that looks like it stepped out of a poster one more time. It was that Jeff. He arrived 4 days before Julie's Special Express. I saw him that night. He looked Tommy had just arrived too. He was snapping photos in the wheat field. When that gentleman saw him, he sprinted away as fast as he could. I'm sure he didn't want to be caught on camera all sweaty and dusty.
4 days earlier, huh? That means between Tommy and Leon, either one could be our guy.
Thanks a bunch, Wendy. You've been a huge help. Let's go back to Ripple Estate.
No problem. When you figured it...
What's happening? Nikki! Everyone's acting totally bonkers!
No one understands my experiment. Scraps are crazy things. They can be lifesavers or a proof of death.
Will the curtain never rise again? Will we get to experience that era once more? Madame Julie, enlighten me. How do we start the ball?
Why do you bring up Julie? Oh, Julie would understand. Suitcases full of rags. Just like my lab. My lab! A time to experiment!
Oh no, what do we do?
Mommy, what on earth happened here? Who is this Forgotten? And Jenny, what does she mean?
Nikki! Oh, thank goodness. I feel much better after seeing you. May I introduce Quirky Gordon? He specializes in fabrics. He can take a look at Madame Julie's scraps. Maybe find a clue or two? I don't know what happened. I think we're fine at first, but now, boom, uttering gibberish. Take a look at them. I think they're hallucinating.
This seems oddly familiar. Wait, way back when we fixed the choo-choo train, wasn't old Fanny Packy acting like this too?
Right! The Ba-Energy! He just used that weird detergent Nana mixed up. After that...
Oh no, what if something's wrong with Dawn's first light? I was busy getting ready for the Ripple Estate soiree this morning, so I skipped it. When I got here, everything was a mess. Today... Right, Charlie was in charge of Dawn's first light. What happened? Where could she have gone?
Oh no. What if someone spiked the Dawn's first light detergent? Okay, Pommy, we've got to fix this. I think Nana once made a PC refreshing detergent. It cleared old Fanny Packy.
That makes sense. I have all the ingredients. I'll start on a batch right now. Nikki, can you help me press?
You got it.
Nikki, can...
I think that should be enough. Nikki, this detergent can refresh PCs. We have to get this to everyone as fast as we possibly can. No.
Whoa there.
Whoa.
I was hoping, but
Don't worry, Pommy's already... A good soak and Colleen should be back to her awesome self in no time. But, Tommy, you still seem pretty sharp.
Didn't you two just see me this morning in Golden Fields? Afterwards, I went to Windrider Mill. The scenic route, thank you very... I got back to the estate and bam! This little one grabbed me and wouldn't let go. Ow! Hey!
Don't...
Oh, so that's what's going on. All right, then. Tommy, we'll leave you to watch over Colleen.
Juliet? Why is the audience laughing at me? You don't even know who I am, do you? Ugh, gross. This tastes awful.
Ow! Who's nibbling on my wheat field? So many.
Looks like it'll take a while for...
The 18th detergent. The Ripple Estate Soiree's music sheet. Watering the stone heart with straw. The strongest scent is ready. But you never came back. I will just soak it in then. Oh, the strongest detergent. Real.
Charlie, I brought some mind-clearing detergent. Let's put this on instead, okay? At least it should make you feel better.
This is my 18th by the Silver Gale. Sorry, I totally lost it. What's wrong with me?
It looks like the Dawn's First Light detergent went bad.
I made certain I was especially careful with today's Dawn's First Light. If Madame...
Don't blame yourself, Charlie. If Madame Julie were here in this moment, she'd say, constantly doubting your own ability? That's not how a true savorist behaves. There's been so many recent cases.
That makes sense. Charlie, think careful.
Hang on. The detergent that was tested this morning was mixed last night. So if someone messed with it, it had to be last night. Oh no! With the Ripple Estate and such I'm going to call Palmy right this second to check the Savoring Garden. We don't know who's behind this yet, but the Ripple Estate will never allow such reckless behavior.
Momo, we should go to...
There you are. I'm so glad to see you both. Folks are fine.
Sorry about earlier. Not my finest moment.
No problem. Hold on a minute. A scarf is missing? Huh. I don't remember seeing it during our last
No way. If something had been off, This...
Huh?
I'm not seeing it on the list that Palmy gave me, and I'm fairly certain...
I really don't know. I make sure to count Madame Julie's stuff on every patrol, so I'm positive nothing's...
It belongs to the...
What?
Detective Nikki's onto something. Tell us what you're thinking. My ears are...
All right. From what we know, the thief attended the Dawn's Burst Light event. They probably came to steal Madame Julie's belongings. Then, when they got here, they figured out Palmy's patrol pattern and midnight rounds. During the day, the area's too crowded with staff and guests, so that means there's no chance to dig around unnoticed.
So, they waited for nightfall to strike.
Right. After Palmy's patrol, maybe around dawn, the thief stole Madame Julie's journal. They made sure to return the journal before Palmy's next check. No one even noticed. But after handling the super-scented Palmed, the stolen item picked up that signature scent.
Ah, of course.
Again. Except this time, the thief really messed up, because they left behind evidence. Except, you take your duties seriously, Palmy, and always check all of Madame Julie's... But their luck couldn't last forever. Fortunately for our investigation, Charlie managed to snap a photo while showing her friend around that day. And thanks to that, Charlie ended up on the night patrol, which led to the missing journal being discovered. Sticking to routine, the clueless thief returned it before midnight and reset the scene. So when we came to investigate, nothing was missing, and there was nothing extra.
Whoa, they almost got away with it. If Charlie hadn't switched shifts and noticed the journal was missing, even finding the...
But just like any other bad seed, it was bound to sprout Based on the time they arrived in the abandoned district, we can rule out Leora and Colleen. This scarf also gives us just Mr.
No way! That annoying PC? He'd hang around me all...
Let me... It was Tommy! I remember now. When we first met at the train station.
Nikki, you're amazing! We would have been totally fooled without you. But why would Tommy do all this?
There's only one way to find out. Momo, let's go have a little chat with Tommy.
Oh, I saw him! Over by the platform! From the moment everything went sideways, Cooling's had him cornered.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't go away.
It's just a light breeze.
Hey, Colleen! Can you describe what you saw after you used the poison detergent?
Be quiet. Close your mouth, or I'll...
Yeah, pipe down. Cooling's just got her senses back, and her head is still spinning. I didn't even get...
Mommy!
Oh, hey, Nikki, you're still here.
Whoa! What's going on? You all came here for me? Wait, I get it.
We do have something.
Sounds good.
All right then. Palmy, could you take Colleen somewhere nearby to...
You got...
Now then, Nikki, what did you want to ask?
Palmy, I suggest you answer this next question very carefully. Did you ever take anything from the Savoring Garden? Say, Madame Julie's journal?
What? Why would I take anything from her?
Oh, please. He's got plenty of reasons.
What? Why would I take anything from her? I don't see how any of this has to do with me. Nikki, I may not write the crime column, but what? Why would I take anything from her? The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there. I don't see how any of this has to do with me. Now then, Nikki.
Tommy, I suggest you answer this next question very carefully.
What? Why would I take anything from her? The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there.
He's lying! Nikki, we worked so hard to figure out who the thief was. There has to be some...
The Savoring Garden? I've never even been there.
Look at this photo. That scarf with the sepia pattern. That's yours, right?
I have no idea what you're talking...
Tommy, be honest with us. If you've never been to the Savoring Garden, then why was your scarf found there?
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf? I told you, I've never been to that place before. I don't know who Julie invited last time, what snacks they served, or what palm-scented detergent they used. I don't really care.
Still won't come clean, huh? Nikki, we can't let him weasel his way out of this. There's gotta be a hole in his story.
Okay, but hold on. How do you know it's mine? Look at me. Do you see a single trace of that scarf?
We saw that you were wearing that very scarf in your latest promo shot, Tommy. Do you have anything to say for your...
This photo! Look, the scarf! Oh, that scarf! I'm just so busy, you see. Always a deadline, you know. Forgot all about it. I, picked it up off the road. I thought it was stylish, so I tied it to my camera for my Ripple Estate soiree credentials. Just a...
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry, Tommy. Silly me. In that case, I'll just hold on to it. You know, in case that lady wants it back.
Right. Better to keep it safe. And, maybe we should go ask around Ripple Estate. I mean, someone out there has to recognize it. Maybe...
wait! No, Nikki, don't take it!
Why not, Tommy? If the scarf isn't yours, then why do you want to keep it so badly?
All right. I'll tell you whose scarf...
Mr. Simon? Oh, that columnist?
Yes, I ran into Mr. Simon on my way to an interview. He seemed anxious and said he had to get home fast. We wound up floating together for a while, but suddenly something... He told me to run and said he would distract them. but afterwards, he never came back. It was meant to be a present for his sister. See? Right there. It's got a Celeb Crow crest on it. Apparently, the two of them raised one of them together. A pet Celeb Crow named Cece.
If he never came back for it, then Mr. Simon might really be gone.
Oh, that was, what, a century or two ago? Columnists are always digging into secrets, so we're bound to have a few enemies. Comes with the job. Mr. Simon always said I had the makings of a great columnist. Curious to a fault, he used to say. And yeah, when I want answers, I'll do anything to get them.
Huh, including stealing them?
It wasn't stealing, I was just, sorry. I mean, I admit I was wrong. I got carried away. I wanted to write the perfect story. I heard the estate never lends out Julie's
Tommy, it doesn't matter what your motive might have been. Stealing is still a crime. And on top of that, you also poisoned the detergent. By doing so, you wound up...
Poison? No, Nikki, you've got it all.
Wait, then who poisoned it?
Nikki, something's wrong. Madam Julie...
What?
Go find Jenny.
Water up ahead looks deep. Let's stop here.
Right before Dawn's first light this morning, Squeaky checked that someone must have stolen it while everyone else was having Nikki, I heard you were able to...
Once Detective Nikki stepped in, Snapshot Tommy buckled under the pressure and confessed to everything. As your adorable, trusted assistant, let me figure this out. I suspect Tommy didn't find what he was looking for in Madame Julie's journal, so he went after the suitcase next.
But the suitcase was stolen while everyone was hallucinating. At that time, Tommy was pretty much glued to Colleen, and then we were interrogating him. That's right. A lot of the others have been telling me the exact same thing. After returning from Golden Fields, he's been stuck with Colleen, and not by choice.
Oh, my first deduction and it's already wrong! Snapshot Tommy has an alibi.
So he didn't poison the detergent. Someone else swiped the suitcase in the chaos.
Then, could the suitcase thief be the same criminal who killed Madame Julie?
It's possible. Maybe... Wait, did someone actually...
That's creepy.
Jenny, do you have any updates from the investigation along the choo-choo train? Unfortunately, we only found some stray stalks drifting with the current. Based on the wheat's general direction, we confirmed the culprit passed through the Ripple estate. I also asked a team to analyze this morning's Dawn's first light bottle for any abnormalities. We should have the results soon. Jenny, are you okay? I'm afraid I haven't fully recovered just yet. I still get... Don't be sorry. The others probably also need time to recover from the detergent's effect. Oh, yes. Before I forget, I set up a clue board this morning. It's near the barrel home. Thought it might help you clear your thoughts. Thank you. You're...
this is the clue board Jenny made. Can we maybe start a...
How about Nikki and Momo's Whim Bureau? No matter the mystery, we'll find out the truth, guaranteed.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got a nice ring to it.
A lot of the crimes happened in the abyss. First, the case of the scraps in the suitcase. What a nightmare. We've barely got any...
The only thing Jenny found was a few floating strands of straw. Whoever did this covered their tracks well.
Ever since that suitcase showed up on the choo-choo train, the estate's been filled with chaos. Do you think everything ties back to that?
I do, but there's really no point chasing shadows without any more leads, though.
Don't forget our other cases. At least we cracked the case of the missing journal and caught the thief, Snapshot Tommy.
Yeah, he may have handed everything back, but come on. Stealing is stealing. He better be writing the world's longest apology letter. In ink. With his tears. Brilliant, Nikki. That deduction was perfect. Please tell me the juicy details again.
I have officially compiled all my brilliant deductions into one... We cracked the case thanks to the scent of super scented Pommed, which led us straight to a scarf that didn't belong there. And boom! His buttony little feet gave him away.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that deduction in my archives. Once we're able to open up our agency, I'm gonna frame it and pin it on the wall.
Don't forget our other cases. Someone poisoned the Dawn's First Light detergent. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but it still threw the estate into chaos. If only we knew more about detergent science. We'll have to wait for Jenny's lab professionals before... But one thing's crystal clear. The poisoning was definitely just a smokescreen to steal this...
Right. What?
It's just like lying. Tell one, you'll need 10 more to keep your story straight. It would have been better if they hadn't planted such a bad seed to begin with. Don't forget our other... And now, our most recent case. The missing suitcase. Why would anyone target Madame Julie's luggage? Is the suitcase thief the same PC who decided to murder her? This smells like a bigger conspiracy is at work, Momo. Since we hit a dead end with the fabric scraps, maybe we should work backward from the newer case. Once the estate calms down, we'll track down witnesses.
Just like we did with Tom.
Let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin. We got this. With the tech...
Hey, Ripple Estate sounds so lively again. Nikki! Do you think the PCs are starting to wake up? We should head to the Dawn's First Light prep area and ask around there. We need to find out exactly what happened that morning.
To the Silvergale Wreath.
Hold on. Slow down, Al.
Careful, buddy. You're so puffed up, you might float away.
Miss Nikki and Mr. Momo, I didn't expect you to catch me in such a ruffled state. This is infuriating. Someone really messed up the crates. Give me a break. Who in their right mind leaves Silvergale wreaths lying around? Everyone in the abandoned district knows those are sacred. Back in the day, if I so much as bumped into one, I'd have to recite 3 of the Silvergale's verses by heart on the spot.
Calm down, Alan. Just tell us where the crates go.
Really? Oh, someone must have switched the detergent crates with the Silvergale wreath crates. Would you mind moving?
Actually, I need to ask you something. The poison Dawn's first...
Yikes! I almost forgot. But yes, it turns out the saboteur mixed up Super Duper Palmed, One Breath Bliss, and One Wash Fresh. It was a total disaster.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whenever we start talking formulas, my head's...
Here, I just finished updating the usage. The colors are just for identification, not the actual detergent color. Don't sue me, all right? The red label means that it's super duper palmed. You have heard of that stuff, right? The yellow one there is called One Breath Bliss, which can be used to make super scented palmed.
We've definitely seen...
Oh, and the blue one? That one's One Wash Fresh. It's used to make super clean palmed. It can fade fabrics and wear them out if it's used too much. Now, if you blend all three together, you get a cocktail that doesn't clean, doesn't freshen, just wrecks PCs.
It, causes severe hallucinations, so it's called totally not palmed.
Yup, I just checked the inventory, and several bottles of Super Duper Palmed were emptied out. And the amount missing matches the dose used.
They used what was already here. Nothing from the outside. Catching this culprit just got even harder.
Tell me about it. At first, I just figured that some brand new, barely trained worker had just messed up the crates. But I looked into it, and the shift logs were clean. That's when I realized someone did this on purpose. The thing is, we've warned people not to mix the three, loudly, repeatedly. Who overheard us and chose to poison people? We still don't know.
Wait, the work log wasn't messed up by the workers. Oh, I just realized. One more thing's out of place. It's the crates! Alan, do we have work log records for the crates being put back in place?
No, we don't. But even the clumsiest PC wouldn't misplace the Silvergale wreath. It's a long-standing tradition in the abandoned district. Even PCs who don't work at Ripple Estate still show respect for the Silvergale.
Right, unless it's an outside...
Oh, you mean that only a PC who doesn't believe in the Silvergale wouldn't have noticed the wreath was totally misplaced?
Exactly. If that's true, then the one who tampered with the batch is more likely a guest from Sichia.
Wait, those guys? They are so annoying. I heard that only 4 guests arrived here from Sichia.
Nikki, and there's been a
Hey, this feels...
Colleen and I found a new guest unconscious in the raw material fermentation zone. He told us that he had run into a suspicious PC.
Pommy!
A guest was just attacked. They were knocked out near a big wooden barrel by the on the day the Dawn's First Light detergent was poisoned. Even after everyone slowly started to recover, Colleen, she asked if I could accompany her. I was worried about her, so I agreed to go along. When we got near that area late, it was only then that I finally saw what was peeking out from the edge of the barrel. A button... I leaned in closer. That's no lazy...
Good thing you passed by in time. How's the PC that...
We took him to get patched up. Colleen often takes care of guests who pass out in the bar, so I left the injured PC in her care and he's woken up now, and he said he's a talent scout from Sichia. He's probably the kind who hunts for big stars like Madame Julie. Ugh, all these poisonings and attacks. This is such a head...
Don't worry, we won't let you down, Pommy.
The guest is also from Sichia. He arrived just before dawn yesterday, but he got lost while looking for a staff member to register. He said he only remembered asking for directions from a PC covered in patches. Then, all of a sudden, he just blacked out.